good. And then we got the damn main event, right?
Main event. Let's talk about this main event, yo.
Yeah, bro.
Let's talk about this.
This is gonna be crazy because the last fight, it's like a lot of people try to talk about, but the last fight, and it's like if you watch the last fight, he gets hurt. It's like and Sean.
The last fight with Cheeto, right?
Yeah, the last fight with Cheeto.
So,
that's Sean's only loss. And Sean doesn't acknowledge it as a loss. Like he's on some sore loser stuff where he's like,
that's kind of weird. Like,
no, I mean I feel it. I feel it. It's like
he's just like, nah, like I don't want to believe it. But whatever. Like, it was a very technical way to lose. You know what I'm saying? So I guess it.
Nah, I mean he got hurt, dog. He just couldn't fight. That's the thing. It happens, bro.
That's like what his leg gave out, right, or something.
He takes like I think he takes multiple kicks throughout the thing, but then I think it just happens like through walking. I don't think it's necessarily contact, and then he just can't stand on it, and then he can't do nothing on it, and then eventually I think he just loses all. I think he's just on the floor, and then they have to stop it. But
who you got though?
Here's this shit's complicated. So I think O'Malley, just because Cheeto Vera, I think it's gonna go to decision. I think they're both gonna realize they can't knock each other out. I think it's gonna be like that. I don't think Cheeto Vera is like Aljamain Sterling. I feel like they're both swingers, and they're pause, not that kind of swinger. But I feel like they're both like the last fight we were talking about with MVP and Kevin Holland. They're both gonna be swinging. They're both gonna be swinging, and they're gonna want to throw blows, and they're gonna want to work the crowd.
Right.
But this is gonna be a little bit different because it's for a belt, and Cheeto isn't that calculated. Cheeto took to school, and Corey Sandhagen became a merchant decision and won an easy win off him, off being just. That's why I'm not a fan of Izzy. His whole run as champions, it was really boring because he was just going for decisions.
No, I was not.
I didn't like.
What do you mean?
Outside the Paulo Costa fight, like there's like I don't remember
his performances fights against Whitaker.
I guess I didn't see him. Like there were decisions. I saw one. That was a decision. The last one was a decision, right? And that's the thing. I'm not a fan.
Did you see his fight against what's this guy's this legend before he left? Anderson Silva.
Anderson Silva. Yeah.
Fight.
I'm a fan of Izzy to when he got the belts. That's why I was very specific with my wording. I had to say that I'm not a fan of his championship runs because I felt like
I feel like the most boring one was the one with Romero.
He was just on some Floyd shit, dog. He was just on some Floyd Mayweather shit where he's picking his fights, he's picking his spots in the fight, and he's like, no, this is where I'm going to succeed. I'm going to dog him. I'm going to get my points here. I'm going to hurt him.
Yeah, but he did ask for Romero when nobody wanted to fight Romero.
I'll give him that. That's a highlight. Champ. That's like a top 3 moment in his 2-belt campaign. That's a top 3 moment. The Yoel thing, the Paulo Costa moment where he fucking dry humped him and looked like a complete fighter. I think that was a decision too, right?
Knocked him out.
He knocked him out. He knocked him out. Okay, yeah, okay, never mind. So yeah, that was the Yoel, Paulo Costa, and what I think the first Robert Whitaker fight was a banger, maybe.
Yeah, when he knocked out Robert Whitaker.
Besides that, he became, and I love this term, huh? Yeah. I didn't think so.
Yes,
I didn't think so.
Yep. 100%.
Yeah.
100.
Maybe I think because I think the humping. I think the humping did it.
Look it up.
When
Look
he
it
knocked
up.
out. When else is he gonna?
He knocked him out like he hit him like
mid fight.
No, he humped him after they stopped the fight.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You're not. Paulo Costa's not gonna let him hump him mid fight. You know he's gonna do something.
No.
But the visuals, him just humping him and getting him off him, madness.
Yeah, that was funny.
Man,
Izzy's a character, man. I mean, a lot of people hate on Izzy. I
love Izzy.
I think he's entertaining, man.
I'm just not super entertainer, and the way he talks and he takes himself a little bit way too serious because
he's confident. He's confident.
But. He's real about it too, though. Like he acknowledges that it's a storyline and it's all about story and it's all about comic books and Avatar and it's like he's all about that. And I like that he's transparent with that.
Yeah.
And and let me be clear. Me saying I'm not a fan of his camp, like his streak, doesn't mean like I'm not a fan of him as a person.
You're just saying you're not a fan of
the way the fights went down. And
after he got the belt, that's what
he's in control of how those fights went down, and he won them. At the end of the day, it's his job to win and keep the belt.
The storyline with Piera is obviously the best.
I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
Like
I love how he don't want no more smoke.
Piera, I feel like Piera's there because
I think Pereira won. I think he won.
Oh man, like honestly, like
look how it ended. He called them out again, and they squashed it. Now they're friends. And they train. But he called them out at the end. At the end, he was like, "Come up to my way, big dog." The second he said,
he did what Izzy couldn't do, which was take the belt out at the higher weight class.
And Chico, he's beat him before the UFC. He beat him, during UFC, and they knocked each other out. But I just feel like he got the upper hand on him. But that guy's just different. Listen, That guy's different. That clip of that guy with the bow and arrow and the soccer ball, that guy's different, homie.
Yeah.
That guy's different.
No, Piera's a
That
warrior.
guy's different, dog. That guy's different, homie. That guy's that's.
I love his storyline. I love his storyline.
After this last prediction with Sean O'Malley and Cheeto, I want to get your top like 3 of all time and top 3 like most entertaining.
All right.
But what's your prediction on that? How do you think that fight's gonna go down?
I think O'Malley and Vera definitely could be a very high possibility it goes to decision, but if
For
not,
sure.
I'm going with O'Malley by knockout.
Early, late? You could give a round or 2?
I would say late rounds. I don't think it
4
would be.
or 5
Yeah.
championship rounds?
Because Cheeto's a dog, bro, and
He fights 5 rounders. It's not like he's not. It's not like he's a fighter that hasn't been in those situations.
and I
though.
feel like Cheeto's gonna come in confident because he fought him already. So due to the fact that he fought, he's gonna come in like, bro, I could do this again, like boom, and that's gonna be a big factor on O'Malley because nobody has fought O'Malley who has beat him already. You know what I'm saying? So
No, yeah, just this one time.
I feel like O'Malley might have in his head like, I really gotta beat this guy because he you know what I'm saying?
And that's why I feel like he's gonna turn into this fight. He's gonna try to be a decision merchant and just try to do what Izzy did, like in a lot of those championship fights where he's going for points. And I feel like he's gonna catch Cheeto in a situation where Cheeto's not feeding that, because I don't think Cheeto's that kind of fighter. He hasn't, and unless he's learned, which is a big thing, you gotta improve. And the fight with Corey Sandhagen that he had, that was the fight where he had to learn that, because he was just going for knockouts and kept swinging and a miss. And every time Corey Sandhagen got in trouble, he'd wrestle him and just get in a safe situation and then do trips. And then, little trips, and kept tripping him and let him get up and then trip him again. And, like, Cheeto was lost. And I'm not saying Sean O'Malley's going to wrestle him, but Sean O'Malley could do the Izzy thing and just, we're swinging, but I'm picking my fights. I'm choosing where to swing. I'm choosing where
I'm
we're
just
getting
like
caught up.
wondering if O'Malley's gonna be able to make it stylish, like the way he always makes when he fights. He makes it look so stylish. I don't think he's gonna be able to make it look stylish against Cheeto.
This is gonna be a different fight, I think. Yeah,
it's gonna be a more technical fight, if you ask me.
Yeah, I think you're gonna see a lot of shades of Izzy in this one. So
yeah.
You're going for Sugar Sean though.
I'm going for O'Malley just because I'm a huge fan of how he fights. I'm a huge fan of how good he makes it look. And so I think
going against the Chico. We're both going against the Chico. Man, Chico.